listening to the Intestinal Fortitude Podcast Network.
The Wrestling Show.
Fucking dude, yeah. I'm going Mormon this year, Willis.
He wants more man, Willis.
With that being said, everybody, welcome back to the Wrestling Show. We have not done this in quite some goddamn time, and we're hoping to fucking, I don't know, make this a thing again. So it's me, Mr. Aaron, Mr. Virus, Mr. Android, whatever you want to call me, joined by my podcasting brothers in arms, Mr. Nudie. How you doing, sir?
I am wonderful. Glad to be here.
Hell yeah. And Mr. Wildman, Willis Wheeler.
What up, peeps?
All right. And lastly, but not least, I don't know. I guess we're adding on the 4th edition, which is fucking awesome. I don't know. So introduce yourself, sir.
My name's Brendan. I've been a fan of you guys for a long time and happy to be here and hope this is the first of many wrestling ones we can do.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, Brendan. We appreciate you coming on, sir. It's finally great meeting you.
You too. Anytime, guys. Thanks for having me.
Cool. So, Nerd! So on tonight's show, guys, we're going to cover the events of the Royal Rumble. And Royal Rumble 2023. Obviously, this is the road. Is this the beginning of the road to WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Or is, yeah, right?
It's always the Rumble.
Always the Rumble. This is where we start getting stuff going on. And on this year's Royal Rumble, we had five matches. Obviously, the women's and the men's Royal Rumble is like fucking an hour and a half long, but other than that, we only had like two or three matches. One might feel is kind of a fucking throwaway, but yeah, totally. I'll preface this, guys. I've watched a lot of the highlights online. I'm down to watch the pay-per-views, which I feel is kind of more entertaining, you know, like just, I don't give a fuck what happens on Raw and SmackDown. I just want to watch what's going on the pay-per-views. So, but yeah, up first, we got the Royal Rumble men's match, I guess, and yeah, a 30 entrants, and we'll go down the list. And yes, I'm gonna make sure this fucking happens. So first entrance was Gunther, right?
Yeah, Gunther. Mm-hmm. I call him Walter. I hate that Gunther shit.
I like him though, man.
I like him as a wrestler. I just hate that Gunther shit.
He's a bad motherfucker.
He's gonna be the world champ pretty soon, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it. He at least he needs to be in that main event category, because you have a lot of main eventers who could be champs, who have been champs, but he's up there, man. He's up there.
But in reality, who on this roster, other than him, do you see beating Roman Reigns? I mean, we know Cody's going to win one of the titles, but who else on that roster?
I mean,
Rollins.
Nah, I don't see it.
Bray.
Rollins had his day. I mean, to make an impact, I think it has to be somebody like
Bray Wyatt.
No, Bray is done once again.
Yeah, after tonight, after the Royal Rumble, I don't know.
Well, okay, so you get Gunther. Up next, you get Sheamus, The Miz, Kofi Kingston, Johnny Gargano, Xavier Woods, Karrion Kross, Chad Gable, Drew McIntyre, and Santos Escobar. Those are your first 10 entrances. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of surprises in that first 10 entrances, in my opinion.
No.
Half the people they didn't give a shit about once they came out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does Miz still have a job? I mean, seriously, the guy's been a douche for like 20 years, the same fucking shit. He's terrible. He never wins anything.
You know the reason why Miz keeps a job on there? Because he does, anytime they need somebody to go do anything media, he goes out and do it with no problem.
Well, then let him stay backstage like
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil. Let him do that shit. Leave the wrestling alone. He's terrible. Boring as shit. He walks out there like a retard every time.
Ripped his gimmick off of the Rock, and
it's terrible.
It's just so
he never changes.
Nothing. The only time I liked him when he cussed Roman Reigns out on that night. That's about it.
Funny.
I did like him when he fucking went off on Daniel Bryan that one time.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan talking
crazy.
shit to him.
Yeah, and that was what, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
God.
he got so bad. He's like, you know what? I'm not... I want to live or something. Dude, God, that shit was so funny. I remember he did get him on that one. I will admit that. I wrestle safe. You goddamn right, I wrestle safe. Got so pissed.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
I just hope Kofi's okay because he ate shit on that elimination.
Yeah.
Was that planned? Because I always feel
No.
No, he was supposed to land on the chair and get his way back into the ring, but the chair was messed up, so he landed on his head. It looked like oh.
I always feel like there has to be a contingency plan when he pulls that fucking shit. Like, all right, man, if you fall, you fall. If you don't, we'll keep going, you know?
It happened last year, too, when he fell. He tried to hit the barricade, and it's like, the foot slipped, so he fell down.
Yeah, enough of that shit. It's
let it
anyway.
go.
I mean,
let it go.
We saw him hop on a chair before. He's going to hop on a chair again. Like, we already saw that once.
So
1,000 times
already.
Yep.
So our next 5 entrants, you have Angelo Dawkins.
Tag team guy that's never going to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and then Seth Rollins. I'll give it to. I'm going to give it to fucking Brock Lesnar because he's been in it for so fucking long. He's one of those guys that doesn't need a title. You know what I mean? He's just Brock Lesnar. He don't need the fucking title. You know, at all. But it was pretty funny to see him fucking get eliminated kind of quick by Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Hopefully with
he
this
never had
feud,
in the past, so.
No.
Hopefully with this feud with Brock and Bobby, hopefully Brock will put him over. Hopefully he don't take the win. But Brock don't need to win no more.
I think I'll put him over.
I hope so. I just loved how he fucking destroyed fucking Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
That's another one. Why is that guy still around? He's with JBL and he can't get over. He's terrible.
I know, right?
He's not good. He doesn't.
He's got that X-Pac heat. When X-Pac, everybody hated the crap out and they wanted him to leave. Like, he's not even like heat that's good heat. It's just go away. Nobody likes the guy at all. He never, his gimmick's the same shit no matter what he does. Like, why is he's supposed to be a wrestling god, right? And he comes out to that shitty fucking music still. And he comes out with JBL and he looks like a clown. It just doesn't make any sense. They keep pushing him, but he just doesn't do anything. He's just terrible.
Watch it build it up that JBL like bullies him around until he finally snaps, and that's how they make him a babyface.
Dude, I only liked Baron Corbin when he had his lone wolf gimmick.
Yeah, he hasn't been good since then.
Once he cut his hair, that was the end of him.
Well, it was looking like fucking moss on a red rock, bro. He was going balls.
Yeah,
and then when he was the general manager, it's like Applebee's party of one. Applebee's party of one.
That was good. All right, so our next we'll go the next 5. You got Otis, Rey Mysterio, who did not show up because he got fucked up the night before or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Dominic Mysterio, who's getting fucking white hot heat, which I love. Elias, and then Finn Balor.
He's a hardened ex-con, you know.
Yeah.
For 20 minutes, he was in jail.
I just like how he's cut his hair like Eddie Guerrero via 1997, dude.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Great, bro. And just they're playing on that like Eddie Guerrero might be his dad still gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That shit is funny.
But sadly, he can't wrestle like his father, though.
No, he
No,
does have some
he's-
athletic talent. He's just
He doesn't look like a wrestler, though. You know,
He still like a
just-
little kid.
Yeah,
does.
that's what I see him when I see him in the ring. I can't look at him and think, well, he can beat this guy or he can beat that guy. Or anybody he gets in the ring with that you would think he would beat.
they
He
give him
just
and
looks
then
like a scrawny kid.
they gave him fake muscles like Giant Gonzalez back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, even
The
Logan Paul looks better than him.
The best part about Dominic is that Michael Cole just rips him a new asshole every time he comes out.
Yeah.
I like what what's his name? Corey Graves had to say is there's 3 things that'll survive the apocalypse: cockroaches, Twinkies, and Dominic Mysterio. That was a good one liner. That shit made me laugh.
The
That was really
commentary this week on the Royal Rumble was the best commentary that they had in WWE in a long ass time.
Oh yeah.
See what
He
happens
was
when
funny.
the old man isn't involved.
He
Right.
kept saying that Michael Cole was pregnant. It's true too. He got big because holy crap! When he was standing up before the pay-per-view started, I was like, holy crap! Look at the belly on that guy. So he got big in the last year or so.
Well,
Yeah.
he was always kind of big because if you look at him at his wrestling gear, he still had the gut.
Yeah, but I guess now he's getting older, but it was funny to hear them say that he was pregnant.
I'm still laughing at Michael Cole keep on making fun of Top Dollar.
Oh, I love that.
Well, that was a hell of a botch when he tried
Yeah.
to dive over the ring rope. That was the best.
So our next 5, you got Booker T, which was a surprise entrance, which is great.
The only one.
The only one. Well, the last one, number 30, but we'll get into that.
That's not really that wasn't a surprise though.
I didn't.
29 was.
I didn't. Oh well, yeah, I guess. So okay, so then you got Booker T, Damian Priest, Montez Ford, Edge, and Austin Theory, or what's his name, A Train, or what's he calling himself?
Austin Theory. He's back to
Austin
Austin
Theory.
Theory.
A train down.
I don't.
A-Town
even know.
down, yeah.
That's the
A Town.
song. Yeah.
That's funny.
The best thing about Edge coming back was that when he chased Finn Balor, Finn Balor fell over, so he ran him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Edge still got it, man. And then his fucking wife beat the shit out of fucking Beth Phoenix. Gave Rhea Ripley a spear, and she looked like a beast, man.
That's
Yeah.
kind
And
of
why
a
wasn't
week.
she in the damn Rumble?
Yes, that's what I was wondering too. It's like we had to put Nia Jackson or we couldn't get her. It's like, come on.
I know,
They-
right?
They got arrested. I'm just kidding. And then next, which his guy got major boos, and I don't think for the reason he thinks, but almost. He just sucks.
He's just another big man. That's it. That don't have no
Yeah.
personality or nothing.
He just sucks.
Another-
Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Logan Paul, and number 30 is Cody Rhodes. So, kind of getting back into going back to number 1, I know, which I thought was really brilliant. The number 1 entrant and the last entrant were the last ones in the ring. I thought it was really cool. Obviously, Rhodes won the Royal Rumble by eliminating Gunther. But for my money, bro, Gunther fucking eliminated a lot of people. He eliminated Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Drew McIntyre, Booker T, and that's just to name off the list of people he fucking eliminated. But who eliminated the most?
They didn't really even say this year for real.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
Cody
Brock at
Rhodes
first.
got 5. Gunther got 5.
Yeah,
Probably them two.
Brock
Them
got
two
4,
they
I
tied.
think.
yeah. Logan Paul got
Yes,
1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Logan Paul got 1. Yeah, McIntyre, Rollins did a couple, not a lot. Well, if you think about it, Rollins and Rhodes did eliminate Austin Theory together. But
Right.
yeah,
Lesnar got 3.
okay. Edge eliminated all the Dark Order. I meant, oh no, what's their names?
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Dark Order.
I know that was on purpose. I said this in the chat, man. I feel like fucking Logan Paul does a better buckshot lariat than Adam Page.
I'm not going to agree with you on that.
Me
Come on,
neither.
Willis. What?
Me neither.
He's so fluid,
He has
bro.
Next you're going to say he's better in the ring than Adam Cole.
No, I won't say that.
You get a hard on for Adam Cole.
No,
I guess
it's
you
just
have a
I
hard on
can't.
for Hangman.
I can't take Adam Cole seriously. I mean, I love he's a promo machine. He's amazing. And he can get it in the ring. I'm not saying that, but like, goddamn, bro, it's like it's like in the 80s, if Jimmy Hart's great in the fucking, Jimmy Hart's great. It's like he's Jimmy Hart, like body.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart does not put a 5-star wrestling match. Come on.
I'm just saying, him and Jimmy
We're
Hart
not
have the
living in
same.
the 80s anymore. They
Him
don't
and
have to all
Jimmy
be
Hart have the same
gigantic
size
monsters.
arms.
Virus, you know him and Daniel Bryan is the same goddamn size, right?
Height maybe, but not muscle.
They basically the same build, basically.
I don't know. Daniel Bryan's got some. I don't know. He's got to put some. He needs to hit the weights. I don't know. But we're not. This isn't talking about him. Anyways,
Get your own water.
get your own water, dude. You want to hear a good one she told the other
Gotta carry that over.
dude? You want to hear a good one she did the other night? I was like, holy shit! So we went to a concert. By the way, this is my wife, Brendan. So she's just
don't say
got.
nothing.
No, it's fucking hilarious. No, this is funny. We went to a concert the other night and it was sold out. It's like in a bar / venue, and we got one of the booths and we were sitting there and it's packed, right? Sold out. So we were sitting in a booth, and a couple of these dudes from one of the bands came and sat with us. I know them pretty good. And one of the singers is one of the bands. His name is Joel. And we're just sitting there and they're drinking and me and my wife aren't. Of course, she ate some gummies like nudie or something. And we're just all bullshitting and talking outside. Have you guys seen the bathrooms in there? And then Joel's all, bro, I'd rather shit in my pants to go sit on that toilet. Right? And we're all laughing about it. And then I was like, just hover over it or just whatever. And then he goes, do you sit down to pee in the middle of the night? And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah. And the other guy's like, yeah, I do that too. In the middle of the night, I just sit down and pee so I don't pee all over the toilet seat. And my wife's like, yeah, you guys at least need to wipe it down, before you do, if you're not going to put it up or put it down. And then Joel has the gumption to tell my wife, why don't you ladies leave the toilet seat up for us? And he goes, because when we pick it up, we have to put our hands on all your period spots and your shit spots. And, all this stuff. And my wife looks at him. I'm like, oh, he fucking put his foot in it now. And I'm just thinking that, right? So my wife's a fucking spicy fucking Chicana, bro. She don't fuck around. It's hilarious. And she looks at Joel and she goes, did your mom give birth to you? He's all, well, yeah, of course. What does that have to do anything? She looks at him. She goes, have respect for the pussy and put the toilet seat down. And then he's just like, God damn, she went for the jugular. I was like, bro, I told you, like, everybody was just laughing at him, bro. It was a fucking Goodfellas moment. I was like, Jesus Christ, Rachel. I thought it was funny. It didn't make me feel uncomfortable, but I was like, have some respect for the pussy. You came from one. I was like, holy shit, Rachel. It was awesome. All right. So on this one, Pat McAfee returned for the commentary. Michael Cole looked legitimately surprised.
It was a surprise.
Yeah, he was.
Didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. It's a good moment. And who got Sheamus got a huge pop. That was good. The Miz, yeah, he sucks. He didn't get no pops or nothing like that. Yeah, at all.
Edge got a huge pop, but he's been missing for a while.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano's kind of lost in the middle of the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cares about him right now in WWE. He's better off staying in NXT.
They'll put him back together with Ciampa when he comes back soon.
Yeah, where's Ciampa's? Hurt again?
He's hurt.
Again?
Yeah.
Trevor Turner.
He hurt his neck. His neck's all messed up.
The one gripe I have about this Royal Rumble, though, these guys come in and then they're gone in like 10 seconds. It's so weird. Like, Karrion Kross is supposed to be the harbinger of this and that. How long was he in the Rumble for? 30 seconds? Like
5 minutes,
Yeah.
is that?
not even 5 minutes. Like he wasn't in it long at all. And
It's like 2
just-
minutes.
Yeah, like even and Johnny Gargano lasted almost 30 minutes in the thing, and they never once said his name or he didn't do anything. Like
So-
the men's Rumble was kind of boring to me. Like I don't know.
It was okay.
I mean,
There
I
was some
enjoyed
good spots.
of it. Yeah, there was good stuff. Speaking
It was
of spots,
average.
are we going to talk about Logan Paul and the Ricochet spot?
That was pretty
Oh,
good.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was some Matrix shit right there.
That was
And
some pretty
they
dope
hit
shit.
each other hard too.
Smack.
Flat.
So that,
There was a record set last night in last night's Rumble. Gunther, for the record time, spending 62 minutes in the Rumble.
Yeah.
60, just a little over an hour. So he did that. So, yeah, it was cool. I was not disappointed that Cody won. As much as like he didn't really get over for me in AEW, I appreciate the fact that he left WWE and reinvented himself and just made an awesome name for himself. And in all rights, he's a fucking legend. I think Cody Rhodes is still a legend, and I think Cody Rhodes is carrying that family dynasty better than Goldust did. I mean, Dustin was his own person. Don't get me wrong, but you know he's Dusty Rhodes' son. You know, and I want to see he's a face for me, man. I want to see him win a title. You know,
He's gonna
I
win
really
both
do.
the titles.
I hope he does, man. I'm a mark for him. I'll admit it. I like what he's doing. I like him better in the WWE. I do.
Well, he screwed his own self over in AEW doing a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Because you know Cody Rhodes in racism.
What about it?
Oh, the promos and the shit he was doing. Everybody was saying he in racism.
Why? Oh, he's ending racism?
No, he said he ended it.
You should have seen some of them promos. They were very cringy.
Oh. Yeah, just stay in your lane, you know what I mean? I feel you there. And then up next, this match was a pitch black match.
I wish
I
it
don't
was
even
darker.
want to talk about that shit.
Oh my
No.
god! What a
Oh
terrible
god
thing.
damn.
It's
Terrible.
PB match because it was a P break match because that's what I did.
Look, stop with the fucking Bray Wyatt red lights, fucking black lights, pitch black. Stop it. Enough.
You'll never see it again. That was only because Mountain Dew sponsored it. That's it.
Oh, and LA Knight was wearing fucking neon shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible waste of fucking time.
So they
It,
basically done build up Bray Wyatt. How he came back in October. It's been about 3 or 4 months since he had his first match, and he do some bullshit like this. This is coming from a Bray Wyatt fan, but I'm sick of his ass. He keep on doing this dumb shit. He made me not want to watch any of his matches no more.
Just give
And
us
then-
like no mask. I don't need a mask, homie. Like, you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
feel who you were. What he had on was fine because it was a glow in the dark match, so his face grew
Yeah.
up like a mask. Like he had a mask on with the paint. That looked great. But then the howdy guy comes out and takes a dive on top of the guy and totally missed him.
Missed him, yep.
Shane McMahon.
Yeah. He never hit him.
who's been playing
like-
Uncle Howdy?
Bo
Nobody
Dallas, I think.
knows.
They're saying Bo Dallas, but it's not been who is Bray Wyatt's real life brother, and they have not really confirmed that, but that's the going rumor.
Everybody was saying that night the guy that actually did the jump was superhuman. Off
No,
of
no.
Facebook.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that ain't.
No, that guy-
Get out of here.
That guy wouldn't have missed.
He would have
That's
just
why I
laid
was-
on the ground going ah.
I was joking around saying it was Shane McMahon because that's the only way he does those dives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You couldn't really see it. You couldn't see it because it was so dark and it wasn't, you couldn't see much, but you sure as shit could tell that he missed him.
Yep. And it's so bad off if you look at the Instagram post that WWE posted. They posted it on the wrong angle so you could just see everything that he didn't even hit LA Knight at all. LA
Yeah.
Knight was on one side Uncle Howdy was on the other side. When Uncle Howdy jumped, he just fell in the hole, and L.A. Knight was nowhere near him at all. I was dying laughing.
I'll say this. L.A. Knight better get a nice push because of this, because I'd want to push if I had to deal with this shit, too.
L.A. Knight's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's great, man. I mean, I was actually contemplating this. I don't know if he's quite there at main event level, but he's definitely able to hold another title level. In my opinion, LA Knight.
If he was around in the Rock era, I think he would have talked his way to the championship.
Yeah.
But nowadays, he's the Adam Cole of WWE. He's not big enough to win the title.
Uncle Howdy missed LA Knight during the dive. That was funny. Yeah, and you know, this is a WWE. They continue to incorporate product placement in this match, and this time it was the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. You know, it was like, you remember the old Pizza Hut zombie match sponsored by Army of the Dead, Netflix.
Yeah,
that was a funny one. But
I just hope they don't. I just hope they don't do Code Red next, because I don't want that fucking red light to come back.
I know, right?
Bro. Why do they fuck up? How can you fuck him up? Remember they brought up that fucking hammer that one time? That damn fucking Mario Brothers hammer or whatever it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Like clown hammer.
Like, let's bring back, like, the fucking, like, casket matches. Remember when they used to have a mound of dirt up by the fucking stage, burying each other and shit? Like, that shit's cool. I can see it. You know what I mean? But this was fucking dumb. I'm sorry. It wasn't intriguing, and you can't see anything. I'm just tired of it, bro.
It just look dumb. Look like something an 8-year-old made up in his head.
Looks like something somebody made up for the 2K23.
Yeah.
Wow, we all agree on something.
Yeah. I did not enjoy this match.
Has anyone ever had that pitch black stuff?
I can't drink it no more, but when I did drink it, it was nasty as shit.
No.
Somebody said it's like grape soda.
Yeah, it's real thick tasting, real thick.
All my son said that fucking Logan Paul's fucking drink is just sugar. I guess he's got a drink, right?
Yeah, that stuff he was drinking when he came out, I think.
Yeah, they're just like, it's gross. It's just sugar. So, yeah, not that great of a match, man. I gave that match like a D, I think. Like, if we're going to grade it.
It wasn't good at all.
Yeah,
I gave it an F for foolish.
I gave it an F for fuck
waste
that
of
shit.
time.
Fuck that shit. There you go. So, up next, again, for me, another waste of time match. Bianca Belair
Fuck that shit.
versus Alexa Bliss. Pretty quick match, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might piss Willis off, but Bianca Belair, to me, she just doesn't have it. It's the same shtick and just dumb. She loses a title. She comes out the next night skipping and laughing down the aisleway. It's never she just doesn't feel like she's serious enough to be the champion. It's just odd. Like, she's not connected. Like, I can't connect with her no matter what she does. At first. Again, here we go with the NXT. When she was in NXT, she was a lot better. Like, I don't get this WWE shit. It's just so odd how they treat their people. I just can't get into her. Her matches are all the same. It's just ugh.
You know what it is with her? Since all she knows is WWE and all she knows is the WWE system, that's the only way she know how to act, and that's the only way she know how to wrestle. Because a lot of people had the same problem. Once they lose the belt, they act like they don't care the next day. They don't come out with no fire promo saying I'm gonna come back, get the title, or anything. They same shit with Kofi Kingston. As soon as he lost the title, he just went back hopping and skipping with the New Day.
Well, he fought fucking Brock Lesnar and got crushed. I mean,
6 seconds. Yeah.
I wouldn't want a rematch either.
But he ain't never go for the title since.
Well, they've been too busy winning 10,000 tag team titles and throwing pancakes to the crowd.
Yeah, Booker gets all mad at him now.
The pancake shit is stupid.
Yes, it
is.
is.
Why is Booker T so mad at him on NXT? I almost said AEW. Why is Booker T so mad? Because he broke his record? Who cares?
Yeah.
Booker T is just, I don't know what his damn problem is. But he came
Just
out
very
walking bow-legged and shit coming down that damn aisle. I was sitting there, you should have put some pants on or something, Booker T, because that shit look awful.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
Old age.
he's old, bro. I was actually, it was funny because I was, watching, some of the Rumble today. I didn't catch it all yesterday, so I watched some of it today at work, and my coworker, he's like, "Is that Booker T's music?" He's, "I haven't seen Booker T in so long," and we were watching it, and I was like, "Did you ever see when he called Hulk Hogan the N-word?" He's like, "No." Let me pull this shit up, bro. We pulled it up, and he's like, "You can't find that shit on YouTube." I had to watch it like on fucking Daily Motion or Vimeo or something like that. They took it off of YouTube. And like Booker T was fucking jacked back then, bro, in '97.
Yeah.
I mean, he still looks good. I mean, now, don't get me wrong, he's a big man, and he looks good, but damn, he was fucking jacked back then. But him and Scary Sherry and fucking
Stevie Ray.
that shit was so funny.
Right.
As soon as he said that, he fucking just puts his head down like, fuck. I kept thinking,
Sherry made him lift his head back up too. It's like, you gotta look at the camera, dude.
yeah, he was
That
amazing.
shit was fun. That's just as bad as when Vince McMahon called John Cena the N-word.
Yeah.
But then he didn't have a do-rag on, did he? Oh, this is after the do-rag.
Yeah, yeah. Now he's just got them long ass dreads. But
No, I'm talking
He was
about
pretty
Vince
ripped.
McMahon.
He was pretty ripped at the Rumble.
Yeah.
This is before that whole thing
Booker T.
with He Who Shall Not Be Named happened, so he wasn't blown up yet.
yeah, god damn, that was so fucking funny. That was so funny. All right, so yeah,
The shitty women's match.
And another thing is, I do not want to see Alexa Bliss with Bray Wyatt again. That shit is giving me nightmares from that WrestleMania with him and Randy Orton when he was sitting on top of the goddamn box.
that was my dark period of WWE. I missed that whole gimmick of what they were doing, so I can't speak to it.
It's pretty obvious that's where they're going, Willis. I mean,
I
Yeah.
don't know why again. Why they keep on revisiting the same shit with damn Bray Wyatt? God damn it! That's
Hey,
why
Willis,
people are getting sick of him. They keep on doing the same shit with him over and over again. It don't work the first time, and it ain't gonna work the next time. Because most of the time with Bray Wyatt, they do all this build up, and then when they get to the ending is worse than the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Ironically, with Batista coming out Friday.
Oh shit!
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Knock at the cabin.
Yeah. I keep calling knock on the door, so they're like, I think that's wrong.
There's rumors that Ripley's going to go after Charlotte and not Bianca, but I hope it's Bianca and she takes the title from her because I'm just so over Bianca.
Well, I hope somebody else
Charlotte.
goes after Bianca.
She just chose Charlotte. Someone just tweeted me on Twitter and said she just chose Charlotte for right now.
See,
She wants
they even
revenge.
wait a fucking day.
I'd like to see. We'll get into it. All right, so let's go next. That fucking Bianca Belair, fucking Alexa Bliss was just a throwaway match. It was a fucking D
So
in
that's
my opinion.
two shitty matches in a row after an average Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
At least she didn't have the doll with her this time.
That's coming back soon. Believe you
good
me.
Lord.
So we're gonna go for the first 10 entrances in the women's Royal Rumble, which I gotta say I really fucking enjoy the women's Royal. I like it that the women's have a women have a Royal Rumble. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so the first 10 entrances, you got the first entrance: Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Dana Brooke, Emma, Shayna Baszler, Bayley, B-Fab. Roxanne Perez, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky, aka Io Shirai. Wish they kept Io Shirai, but whatever.
Did you guys see Rhea almost dropped Dana?
Yep.
Really?
I wish she would have. Fucking Dana Brooke is the biggest waste of female wrestler I've ever seen in my life.
That's Lana Nudie. That's the biggest
Oh,
waste.
yeah, but she's not there anymore.
For
They're
now,
not there.
there's rumors she might be
Her
coming
and,
back now.
Her and that other one, Ava Marie, two big
Yep.
wastes. But Dana Brooke, all she can do is a fucking backspring elbow, and then after that, she's toast. She does nothing in the ring. I don't know why. Another one that's a waste of money. They want to fire people. Fire people like that, not the
Right.
good people that they get rid of. Ridiculous woman. In the fucking Rumble, crying about a 24/7 title that she made special.
Oh damn, she did all that.
Yeah, because
And then-
Nikki Cross beat her and then threw it in the trash.
Tried to throw
She
it-
missed-
she
she missed
tried
the
to throw it
trash.
She dropped on the
Yeah,
floor.
she missed it, but so she had a feud with Nikki Cross because she threw her title in the trash.
24
And
title
she
no longer
worked
exists,
hard.
right?
Right,
It's
'Cause
gone.
that was the end of Triple H said, "Fuck this shit." But she was like really crying, Willis, on TV, going, "Nikki Cross treated my title like that. I worked hard to make it mean something, and she
For real.
was the champion of a joke title."
It wasn't a joke to her because that was the only way she was going to get any belt.
Yep.
It's still real to me, damn it.
And you got your next 5 in Natalia, Candice LeRae.
Come back, she looked pretty good.
Yeah,
She's been gone for a while.
her and her fucking sister
I think
doing
she-
fucking weird.
right.
I don't
She
know.
had her nose worked on because she legit got her nose broken by Shayna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember.
So I think that's where she was. I think she had like some work done, and she looked
just
pretty good.
gave her some excuse to do more plastic surgery on her face.
Right.
And Zoe Stark, who I kind of enjoy, to be honest with you. Zia Lai, and Becky Lynch were the next 5.
I heard it was supposed to be Nikita instead of Zoe, but she got hurt.
Who?
Nikita Lyons from NXT. She tore her ACL and her meniscus, so she couldn't be in it.
Oh, she's my favorite too. I love her.
She is too.
She got some booty meat.
Oof, she's got what they call cake, sir. Cake.
Yeah,
There you go.
Stark's not bad on that.
that's MAGA cakes.
MAGA cakes. What's that mean?
And she was sitting there on her face, on her Instagram plays, dancing to a MAGA song.
Really?
Yep.
MAGA.
hmm
Yeah,
What's
what's a MAGA? What are you
What's a
talking
MAGA
about?
song? No, seriously, I'm not.
Make
like-
America Great. She was
Oh.
dancing to one of the songs that they adopted.
We don't talk politics on this show, goddamn.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I
Don't make
even-
Android boot you. We boot
No,
politics.
I don't. No, I don't pay attention. No, they have their place, but not in my fucking group, man. Jesus,
Right.
Android Vision, get the fuck out of here! I had to boot that guy.
I don't talk politics with Willis because 3 years ago we almost became non-friends. So
Oh,
Willis and I don't do politics anymore.
no,
Nope.
there you have it.
No,
Well,
I don't do them at all.
yeah, I don't.
We legit weren't friends for like 2 weeks.
See what fucking Donald? See what Donald Trump did, y'all? He fucking got. I'm just kidding. Anyways, all right.
That's it. I'm kicking him out.
I know. Sorry. Almost achieved.
All
his
right. So yeah, Becky Lynch came in at number 15.
Yes. Okay. And then after that, Tegan Knox, Asuka with her new paint and mask.
That was NXT Asuka. Kick ass.
Yeah, that was
Fucking
Kana.
kick ass Asuka.
And one of my
Yeah.
Kana.
the upgraded version of Nia Jax, Piper Niven. Thank God they're not calling her Dewdrop no more.
I know, right?
Yeah. Triple H says, this is fucking dumb. We're just going to call you Piper Niven. And Tamina, who I fucking think sucks ass.
Oh,
And
jeez.
yeah. And the surprise entrance,
Another waste of money.
Chelsea Green, who's a surprise.
That was funny.
Oh,
Nobody
Yeah.
gave a fuck
What a-
about her when she came out.
It's me,
what
Chelsea.
an
And then
entrance.
as soon as she started saying, I'm going to eliminate him, I'm like, you got 5 seconds, girl. Oh, she's going to get your ass dumped out. It's like, there you go.
What a waste though, right? Bring her back, and that's how she's introduced. She fucking female Santino. But yeah, what you said about Tamina, that's another one that I don't understand why is still there. One, she's like 50 years old, and two, she never does anything in the ring. And there was a big story I read that The Rock bought her a house and a car. She's
Yeah.
been with WWE for how long, and she couldn't afford a house?
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell are they paying her?
you know,
Well, they don't get paid but so much, especially if you ain't top of the card.
Yeah, but I mean, she's been there all these years. They're not paying her enough that she could buy a house.
Maybe.
I mean, come on. And he bought her a car too.
Yep. But Rock bought a whole bunch of shit for a whole bunch of people, so that ain't nothing new.
Haku, he bought it for Haku as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roxon.
Haku. That guy's probably a bazillionaire too. I mean, he made a lot of money.
Dude, he's a beast. I ain't gonna mess with him.
The most legit fucking, everybody fucking says, do not fuck with that guy.
He'll take your eye out, literally.
The stories, he pulled somebody's eye out.
Yeah. Yep. They wouldn't fucking fuck with him. He's legit.
So, Chelsea Green comes out and gets thrown right out like in 2 seconds. Welcome back to the WWE.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you got Zelina Vega, Raquel Rodriguez, Mitchin.
Yeah. Mia Yim.
Yeah.
Lacey Evans and Michelle McCool. Look, Lacey Evans is hot as fuck, but they just can't get her gimmick down, bro.
Good God.
Yeah.
The minute she opens her mouth, it's done for her.
I think on SmackDown. Go ahead, Willis.
They gave her the camel clutch, and Sergeant Slaughter came on his Twitter page, said, I don't want that bitch to have that shit. I'm still around.
I liked that when she was fighting the girl from WoW on Friday night, her shoe came apart and she just got to smack her with it. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, the sole fell right off her boot.
I mean, I'm surprised.
That was her welcome back match too, and her fucking she had a botch in her match.
I mean, I do wish she did go by fucking Mia Yim still.
Yeah.
And I do love her. I think she's fucking great. I've been watching her since fucking TNA, man, back in the day.
Yep.
She's fucking awesome.
She came back as Mia Yim, and then she got connected with the Good Brothers and AJ, and they start calling her Meechin. So then they were like, okay, here comes Meechin. And then the next week, the Meechin Mia Yim. So why add the whole Meechin shit? Just call her either Meechin or by her real name. Like
they say, Meechin is Korean for crazy, and she says, "I'm half Korean, half African American." So like, I'm crazy. Whatever. I don't know. Her mom's called her that since she was a kid. But I think she's great. I'd love to see her more in the upper part of title runs, something, put her in a more of a sustainable type of gimmick or some good storylines, because I think she's great, man. She deserves it.
Yeah. They just keep getting her pinned all the time. It's the same thing with Gargano's wife. Like,
Candice.
They call her up from NXT. She comes out there for a match on Raw. Nobody knows who she is. They're not cheering. They're not doing anything. And she's waving like, okay, I'm pretending they're cheering me. She gets the win on the first night, so okay, good. And then the next 3 fucking times she wrestles, she gets pinned in the middle of the ring. Like, this is somebody you just brought up, and already they're going to be seen as losers in the eyes of everybody. Like, what's the point? I don't get that. And Mia Yim's a badass. They should be having her be a badass. And Shayna Baszler shouldn't be losing every goddamn week. We did a podcast 2 years ago. We talked about Shayna Baszler losing, and she's still losing.
Yeah. She's a badass, man.
She's with Ronda Rousey now, and she still can't get a win.
I heard she might be being pushed for Rousey because they're gonna just let Rousey stay at home.
Why, her shitty attitude, as usual?
Yeah, because so remember when she lost to Raquel on SmackDown?
Yeah.
She beat Raquel on SmackDown. She was supposed to lose her to the Rumble, and she said no. And then she was supposed to lose to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. She goes, that don't work for me, brother. She's like, go sit at home. I'm tired of your shit.
Yeah. Don't work for me, brother. And then our next 5, you got Michelle McCool. Indy Hartwell,
who's sitting in the crowd with her children, by the way.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Indy Hartwell, Sonya Deville, Shotzi, Nikki Cross, and then Nia Jax was our number 30 surprise entrance. Who got
They botched Nia Jax's entrance.
I was laughing like shit.
They hit it before they hit the countdown. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. And Nudie goes, no, I'm like, fuck this.
So
I was so mad.
B-Fab lasted 36 seconds, and Michael Cole took the opportunity to continue roasting Top Dollar.
Yeah.
Because he
if Look
Yeah,
up
they
on
said
YouTube the dive that he tried to do over the ring, because if you've not seen it, then you'll understand why everybody's roasting this guy.
Yep.
I was
Right.
laughing because Michael Cole said at least she dived over the ring better than he did.
God, they fucking suck. Why did he bring them back?
I
I
think
don't know.
Triple H wanted to give him another chance. They're like, dude, why? If you want to bring him back, come back in NXT. They still need the training.
Yeah, they're no good.
The crowd doesn't like him at all.
No.
I saw Shotzi almost got hurt too.
Yep. Asuka, fucking huge pop for Asuka. New face paint, and I'm glad that again we talked about it. Piper Niven, aka Drop, is given her original name, and again that was like another indication of the Vince era fucking name change goes away, and this is which is really good because I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're saying, I mean, Chelsea Green did return to a pretty big pop.
No, she didn't. Nobody cared when she came out.
I really don't think anybody knew who she is.
Yeah.
I don't think
She had a
nobody.
cup of coffee the first time in WWE. She kept breaking her arm or something, right?
Yeah, she broke
Yeah.
her wrist. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's always
like,
getting hurt.
so she was only on TV a handful of times. So I really don't think the WWE audience knows her. Like, they're not people like us who watch NWA and all the other stuff too. Most of the WWE crowd is just WWE people,
Watch
So I don't
them
think-
put her back together with Mr. Woo 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 when he comes back.
Well, yeah, they're talking that he was going to come back too, but so I was shocked that he wasn't in the Rumble.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He said, if I'm coming back as who I am right now. I'm not coming back as Mr. Woo Woo Woo. He said, if they want me to come for one spot at the Rumble, then I'll gladly come back as Zack Ryder. But he's like, I'm not going to come back to the WWE and be Zack Ryder again.
Is that why he
'cause he knows
trademarked it?
He knows
Yeah.
that's a waste of time,
He did trademark Zack Ryder.
Yeah,
Or
I
trying
think
to.
that's to make sure that they can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
So the final floor were Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, and Nikki Cross. And Rhea Ripley justifiably, rightfully, in my opinion, won the Rumble. She's red hot
I've
now.
loved her since day one.
She's
Same
amazing.
here.
She's fucking awesome. Such a badass.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you feel about
she-
Rhea Ripley, Willis?
Well, she deserved a title shot. She been through the wire and been through NXT and all that, and she came up through the Indies, so I had no complaints. She earned her stripes.
And she got
Hopes.
fucked over by Charlotte Flair the first time around.
Yep. So hopefully this is a vindication, and Rhea end up beating Charlotte, even though all this is going to do is add one more title run to Charlotte, getting closer and closer to her dad as having as many titles as he then lost and won back again. So basically, that's what this is going to end up being. She'll beat Charlotte at WrestleMania, and probably a month or two later on SmackDown, she probably end up beating her and taking the title back once Triple H and them get sick of Rhea Ripley. Like as my mom said, Vince ain't never left. He just pretending like he ain't running the ship behind the scenes, but he doing creative too.
Maybe half and half, because I'll tell you what, Royal Rumble, I gave that match a B. It wasn't it was better than the first three matches that they presented to us. I thought it was a pretty decent. I was entertained. I didn't mind it. I don't know about you guys, but I gave that match a B.
The women's one?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
women was
it
better
was
than
good.
the man.
I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
They had some really cool moments in it, and the men's match was just flat. It was just flat for me, but yeah, I enjoyed the women's match. Probably the best match of the night so far.
But the final, the main event, which we saw an end to a nice big fucking storyline, and that's how you do storytelling, Mr. Tony Khan. So I've been following this story closely. And again, I'm not a big fan of, and I fucking do not care for fucking Roman Reigns still, but Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. And as soon as that bell rings, the fans chanted Sami Uso.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And, you know, like, I want to say this, I want to preface it with this saying that, you know what, Sami Zayn, the fans organically love him like they love Daniel Bryan, and they don't want to push these two guys, you know, the WWE, but, you know, like, you got your fucking fake dudes that they make, like the Hogans, the Cenas, the Romans. Sammy's, or the fans love him, and I foresee him holding a title one day. I hope. He's great. He's awesome.
And he can wrestle.
He can wrestle. God damn, you remember him in Ring of Honor as El Generico? Go fucking Google it and watch those YouTube videos. Him and fucking Owens but when it was Kevin Steen back then, were amazing. This is Sammy's final test. He's still in clear. However, you know, this was it, the final test, right, for him. But Kevin did botch a moonsault on that match. I don't know if you guys saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, he slipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of fell asleep on and off because it was like almost fucking midnight.
Yeah. Well, that's when you have to have a concert by Hardy.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that was fucking terrible too.
Who?
Awful.
What?
Hardy.
Some country rock guy, but he was terrible.
Kid Rock Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Brutal.
I
This is like at fucking midnight they're having a concert. Like, really, guys?
I had said in my Facebook group, it ain't nothing worse than white people music that nobody likes. Even the white people don't like this shit. So that tells you something right there.
I don't know who Hardy is. I'm sorry. I'm so...
Be glad.
Okay. I didn't know where he was till they brought him on TV. I'm like, who is this?
Terrible.
That shit just fucking goes over my head, bro.
Everybody said they miss Flow Rider or the weekend.
She's just not on my radar, you know what I mean? It's not on my fucking frequency, I guess you could say. But I don't know. Owens, you know, he did get a visual pinfall and a 6 count, but you know, it's as close as he was going to get to beating Roman Reigns. And then, you know, Roman fucking gets the fucking pin, and then you just get a complete destruction to Kevin Owens. And man, that crowd was so fucking pissed at the Bloodline. Like, as the Bloodline was kind of getting some baby face fucking love, you know what I mean? A little bit. They fucking just total heel turn. I mean, like, we're keeping this heel shit. Fucking crowd was booing them. White hot heat, bro. Those dudes, boo.
They love Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Fucking Roman.
And he even looked at the crowd too to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love Sami. I mean, Sami was the reason, and you know, he made Jay change. You know, he looked like he had a bond with Solo. So they did a great job of writing this storyline. You really thought, you know, Sami was like, really loved being with them, but every time he turned around, Roman didn't trust him or somebody didn't trust him. It was like, no matter what he did. I mean, It was a great writing. Great writing.
It was a good one. So post-match, basically, they just kicked the shit out of Kevin Owens. I don't know how many fucking super kicks that motherfucker took to the face.
He was
Double, single.
I heard 16.
So he couldn't even move.
Yeah, and fucking Sami, you know, Roman was going to destroy him with the chair because he was handcuffed to the side of the ring. Sami he's like, no, this is enough. And then Roman's, all right, you do it, prove your worth, and he fucking hit Roman in the back.
Roman always getting caught like that, getting hit
like
in the back.
Shield, yeah.
That was great, though, man. I mean, that was such a good segment. I mean, that's like one of the, man, I haven't watched WWE in a long time, but man, that one got me good because I was just like, this is storytelling. I love this. I love and we're taking the story to the next level, which I really get because it was such a good segment after he hit him and he gets the shit kicked out of him and he takes his beating like a man, but who walks out of the ring? Jay? He's like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jay just sat in the corner, stunned the whole time, and didn't move. And then Roman looked at him like, "Hey, it's your fucking turn. Like, do something." He just said, "Fuck that, I'm out."
Yeah. He's
Good
out.
shit.
So. Yeah.
Because Sammy believed in him, and it wasn't Jay the one who at first didn't want to follow the bloodline bullshit.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
beginning, right? It was Jay. So he basically got bullied into being into the bloodline, and now he's like they're saying like maybe he's having like PTSD to when Roman bullied him. Now he's seeing Roman do it again to his friend Sammy, who trusted him and believed in him, even though Jay gave him shit for a fucking year.
Yeah. Fucking
It's
white
very
hot.
interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Really cool. Very
Oh,
good
yeah.
storyline. I give WWE. I hope they. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll keep following that one. But yeah, man. And then so we that was it really. Shocking end to a really cool. That was the way you ended Royal Rumble, man. But let's see what's going to happen. Our next pay-per-view is going to be on February 18th, the Elimination Chamber, where
Roman fighting Sammy.
yeah, something's going to happen.
Yep.
But we're going to find out who gets to fight. Maybe is Roman going to have to fight fucking twice at
At
WrestleMania?
WrestleMania, nobody
Yeah.
knows yet. Because Cody said he going for both the belts. So, obviously, it's going to be one night for Roman. He said
Well, I
Just-
feel like February 18th, Owens and Zayn, they're fucking. This is going to be in Canada, Montreal, Quebec, Canada,
right?
Mm-hmm.
and so that's the home of both of them, Owens and Zayn.
Mhm.
So that's some smart fucking booking right there. Going into that as fucking the underdogs and fucking. They're going to get fucking huge pops when they go into that fucking thing. Whoever they fight or if they're fighting together.
Probably maybe they're gonna fight the Usos for the tag titles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
for WrestleMania, yeah, that's who they going to fight for the tag titles WrestleMania, but nah, the match for Elimination Chamber is Roman versus Sammy.
Yep.
Oh. It's going to be great, man. And Sammy ain't going to. But that would be cool if Sammy won one of them titles at Elimination Chamber. That would be really fucking cool. And then Roman loses his title at fucking WrestleMania, and then go away while Roman. Let us miss you.
No,
Yeah.
let him just go away, period.
Well, that
I knew
was
he was
my
gonna say
problem
it.
back in the day watching, I wanted to miss fucking, I love Seth Rollins, but I wanted to miss him. And when he went away, I was like, oh, when he came back, I liked that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about it. They shove these motherfuckers down your throat and you want to miss them. And I mean, I think that is kind of one of the good things that, AEW does a little bit, but, I want to miss these fuckers for a while, but we'll see what happens. But I don't know. There's a Sami Zayn movement happening, I think, just like with Daniel Bryan. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. And then fucking Jay could turn around and fucking just fucking turn on Sammy again, and just the bloodline will be the bloodline. You know what I mean? Who knows?
That's what
Yeah.
I expect is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think so too.
all in all, man, I gave this pay-per-view a B. And that's because only the last two matches saved it.
Basically.
But
Yeah, I mean,
and
it
I don't
wasn't
think
the best first half of the show at all. That's for sure.
but I don't think they completely dropped the ball in the men's Royal Rumble. It was kind of your typical, but the next two matches, fuck.
You know what was the problem with the men's Royal Rumble? Once Cody announced that he was going to be in it, it wasn't a surprise. And since everybody knows that he has it in his contract that he's supposed to win the title at WrestleMania, it kind of takes the deflation out of the whole match because you knew ultimately he was going to win. That's why they had him and Gunther fight as long as they did, so it can give the illusion that Gunther might have had a chance to win, but we all know it was Cody. So that's the reason why I think a lot of people sour on the men's Rumble match. And plus, they didn't really have no surprises, even though the women's only had like one or two. And one of the surprises they could have kept So hey, yeah, when
So-
Nia Jax looking sloppy, she needed to tone up before she came back on the TV.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't think she needs to do anything though.
She's a big girl. That's a big
Yeah.
girl.
And,
I mean, I like me some big girls, but that's a big girl.
she looked bigger than what she been. She had her belly flopping in that outfit she had off. It was so bad off. And that's the first time I ever seen that before. Nia Jax, that she had her belly flopping. Usually she's toned up a little bit, but she ain't toned up at.
She didn't have her. She left her Spanx at home. She didn't fucking. Y'all know what Spanx are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she left her Spanx. She just needs to watch fucking Piper Niven fucking wrestle, and this is how you do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a big girl who can get it, bro. She's athletic. I love her.
And I'm glad Piper could come back because she got COVID and then it hurt her heart. She had an EKG done, so thank God she's back now.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. So all in all, like for me, it was a B. I didn't mind it. I thought it was entertaining. It was, I just put it this way, man. I don't like to get too burnt, so I'll just keep on watching the highlights like I do for the SmackDown. It's a 10-minute highlight reels. You can watch them on YouTube. I'm not going to waste fucking 2 hours watching that and 3 hours on Monday when I can just fucking watch the best ofs. And then I'll stick to the pay-per-views. So that's my relationship with the WWE right now.
Same here, but I know one thing for sure. I ain't going to spend no money going to their regular show because I'm still mad at my $40 that I lost going to see that Raw they had here in D.C. on December the 5th. That shit was horrible.
There you go. Yeah, so next pay-per-view, guys, we'll meet up again, and it was a fun time tonight.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to The Wrestling Show.
The Wrestling Show.
You've been listening to the Intestinal Fortitude Podcast Network. Follow us on Twitter, _Fortitude, or on Instagram, The Intestinal Fortitude.